Welcome. This video is going to explain to you a little bit about the mini projects part 1, 2, and 3, because we decided it might be nice for you to have a little video with some audio that that explain this. You'll notice that I'm starting on the all-in-one schedule that you can get to a bunch of different ways, including through the syllabus. As I scroll down the all-in-one schedule, eventually we come to mini projects. We click on mini projects. Here we see mini project part 1, where you can turn in the project and when it's due. But wait, let's find out more about the mini project. So we click here and we get a long document that tells about all 3 mini projects. That explains you get 80 points. What is the big idea? The big idea about the mini project is that you're going to learn more about the Native American culture that you selected, and then you're going to share that information with others in your group and also share it with me so that I can make sure you've met all of our course objectives. The mini project is broken into 3 parts, and you're going to do, if you're on a semester system, you'll do 1 part each month. If you're doing this class during the summer, then you'll be doing it much quicker than that. So mini project part 1, what is it? You're going to be doing research about your culture, and then you're going to present the research. The research has to be in your own words. Don't even think about copying something from a website or having a chat AI bot or something else create content for you, because if you do that, then you not only won't get any credit, but we won't get to hear your voice. We want to hear, even when you write, we can hear your voice. We want to know what you've learned about your culture, your reflections, and the thoughts you have about it. If you don't have familiarity with doing research, if you go to our syllabus, this is our liquid syllabus, and click support for you, it does have some help as far as clicking to get assistance. You also can get help from our librarians, either via email, online, and you can call them, and they will help you if you have not yet done research. The idea is that you want to try to go and learn from 7 different books or websites or journals about your culture, and then you want to share what you've learned. A summary that would be about 5 pages or so would be good. You want to have 6 or more resources as a minimum. 7 would be really great if you could get that many. And then you're going to show us at the bottom of your paper what are your sources, and you will cite them according to conventional way of telling, when and where did you get this information. If you're quoting a source, you have to put quote marks around it, or if you're quoting a fact, or if you're giving a fact, then you would want to cite that or give us the information about where did you get that info. So as you do your research, you want to keep careful track, and you collect facts, where did you get those? And the easiest way a lot of people find is to have a Word document that's open. They copy and paste bits, and they also copy and paste the link or the name of the book with the author and so on. In your paper, you're going to be telling about these categories, and you will list the categories in your paper: history, traditional culture, gender roles, religion, and so on. These are the same topics that are in your textbook, and also that are in our course objectives of what you're supposed to be learning about while you're in the class. This gives you a step-by-step of how to do it, and it mentions a rubric. Not everybody needs a rubric, but at the very bottom of this document, it gives you a rubric that's just to help you if you need a rubric. In case you haven't ever seen one before, a rubric will have different criteria, like the introduction, introductory paragraph, and it says exemplary, the very best, grabs the interest, and you explain what is it that you're going to tell us about in your paper. Whereas weak, it's like it's not even sure, what's this paper about and why should we read it? That's not explained. So we hope that you go from beginning to develop good work. Expertly done would be great. And that's how you end up getting full points for the project. Part 1, as you might remember, is 40 points. So it's quite a few points. Okay, so take a look at that before you start your work in part 1. In each of these mini projects, it also gives you an idea about, how much time you should spend on it, and how to go about it step by step. Down here we have part 2. In part 2, you're going to go on the internet and you're going to look for videos about your people. If it turns out that your tribe does not have many videos available, it's okay to pick a video that's similar to your tribe. So for example, if you're studying Plains Indians and your tribe is a small tribe that doesn't have many videos, you could pick another neighboring tribe that might have more and look at those. Before you do that, though, be sure to talk to a librarian and see if they can help you, if she or he can help you find more videos on your topic. So you're going to spend 15 to 20 minutes looking for them, 1 to 2 hours um, watching them, and then you're going to be uh, keeping in mind these same kind of categories while you're watching them. Then you're going to make a summary for each video. And if this is video summary is called an annotated bibliography of your video. So you're going to tell the title, where did you get the information, and then a brief description in your own words. That's not too long. All three of these mini projects, 1, 2, and 3, you will be sharing with people in your group. So keep that in mind when you're doing your writing. The last one is let's get creative. You get to choose some sort of creative activity that's a way of sharing more about your culture without just typing words. So for example, maybe you would make a video of your own. Maybe you would create some sort of artwork. Maybe you would learn a dance and then perform it and make a video of that. Maybe you're going to have some music that you're going to share. But what you're going to do is do more than just showing us an artifact or a photograph, because if you went into a museum and you saw something in a case and it didn't say anything about it, that doesn't help. So you want to know who, where, what, why, when. Why is this here? You're telling us what's the context of your culture. Why is it important, these carvings that the Inuit people made? And what does each carving mean? And how does that fit into their folklore or their religion? So, you want to give us the context of it. But we also want you to have a chance to be creative. So think about that. There's lots of different options, and you can earn another 20 points from that work. Okay. So carefully read. I'm going to go up quickly. Don't get busy. Carefully read about part 1, part 2, part 3. Watch the video again and reread it if you have questions. But after that, if you still have a question, send me an email. I'm happy to respond. And I'm also very happy to see you online. Thank you for coming to watch this short video, and look forward to seeing you online.